morning from Love's Truck Stop. So, good morning folks. So now I've got a rough idea of what I'm actually getting, picking up and where it's going. The dunnage, I know it's steel, so the dunnage is either going to be on the bed so they can put the steel on it. But if that's the case, I don't know why the company doesn't have any dunnage themselves. Or it's going to be to protect me to go in front of the steel if it sheets. So you can have a protective barrier between me and the steel sheets. So I'll find out when I get there. I'm 40 minutes away. It's not too early. Well, saying that. It's 6:30. So I'm going to set off. Get there for just gone 7. Oh, early mornings. Alright guys, let's go. I actually we got within 40 minutes last night of my destination to pick up in Petersburg, so it's a short drive this morning to get to my location. We got a beautiful morning again. It's not too chilly, it's 6 degrees. First time I've done my pre-trips in my t-shirt, which is a novelty. It's been a while since I've been able to do that. So yeah, it's 6 degrees. Beautiful morning again. I think it's going to be a nice day. Going back up north, so it will get colder. But I don't think I'll be back in Canada tonight. It's 9.5 hours to get to where I'm going from my destination, not from here, from my destination. 9.5 hours, so I will probably get this on and get as far up close to the border as I can, find a truck stop, stay overnight, and then do the rest in the morning. I'm just south of Petersburg, the actual city centre. It's down here on the left somewhere. Let's have a look. Well, I found it. It's a big steel place. So I'm going to go onto the scale first and then await instructions. It's full PPE, hard hat, safety glasses. I'm not missing a bag. This is what I am taking. Huge steel beam girders. So it's going to be a chain job 50-foot girders, total weight 45,000 pounds. So get these on, go and get it weighed, and then it's going to be a chain and a tarp job to secure it. Alright, that's it. We've got steel on. Go to back to the scale, get it scaled, get the BOL, bill of lading, customs, and then over to the tarping area. Alright, this is the tarping station. So I need to get the chains over. I've just been to the scale. Get the chains over and then get the tarps over. There we go, that's the load. And because I got absolutely crap tarps, not only have I chained it, I've had to put multiple straps over the top as well. As you can see, the V-rings hang lower, so I put straps on just to stop it becoming a big parachute. Chains feel good. Well, believe it or not, that actually took 4 hours. Oh, that took 4 hours of pure sweat. I knew it was going to take long. That it's such a big site. There's different loading areas, and then you have to go to the scale. Then you go to the tarping station, then you go back to the scale. Just one of them, just in case of getting your head down and keep going through it, just keep going methodically. So for those of you in Europe and the UK, if you've never done flatbedding before and you are coming over here, I know Big Freight's doing a recruitment in Paris, or they did it last week anyway. Yeah, it's a steep learning curve. All the different loads you do, it's not just flat loads, flat easy to tap loads. I've taken farm equipment, machinery, cherry pickers, lumber, steel, copper coils, a 1965 Lincoln Continental. I don't know if any of you saw that video back in the day, last summer. That was an interesting one. So yeah, you can be doing all sorts of loads. So yeah, it makes it interesting. I'd recommend it. I'd prefer this over van work. So van work, you just basically back onto a loading bay, open the doors, back onto a loading bay,
1/4 mile, turn
sit
right.
there while it gets loaded and then drive off. I don't think I'd like that. I'll save that for when I'm nearly retired. I like moving and I like the variety. So yeah, be prepared for that. A lot of variety, a lot of new places. You're not just going to go to the same place, and a lot of different loads. So be prepared to be scratching your head at some point when you first come here, and you'll be like, how the hell do I do this?
In 1/2 mile.
Well, that's part of the fun. Learning. Every day's a school day. So I like it. Some people hate flat deck work. I like it. It's stressful sometimes. Anyway, I'll stop waffling. That was just a little message for the new guys coming over. I know there's a few coming over. So, yeah. If you're not scared of graft, you'll like it. coming up to Washington, gone past Fredericksburg. So I've just had a look on the map of where I'm going to stop tonight. My aim is to get all the way to Pittsburgh. It's been a long day of traffic, but finally I'm heading away from Washington. So I can get some miles in. I've got 3.5 hours left, and it's 3 hours to, there's a couple of rest areas around Pittsburgh. So there's one at 2.5 hours and one at 3 hours. Depending on where I am at the 2.5 hour point, I can either go for that one or I'm going to carry on and do the 3 hours.
Is 43 degrees and the normal low is 26. The record high for today is 76, which occurred
No
in
critical
2000.
issues.
The record low-
Shush, weatherman. There we go, that's better. So I'm in Hempfield Township, Pennsylvania. It's southeast of Pittsburgh. We got up to Pittsburgh. I forgot to do some filming last night, saying night. But slept well. I'm up. It's early, 5 a.m. Just do my vehicle checks. Then I'm gonna get on the road. Aim of the day today is get to the Loves, get some fuel, have my half hour if I need it. I've not got my clear to cross yet, so if I don't have that by the time I get to the Loves, I'll chill out there for a half an hour. But I'm just basically going just over the border in Niagara, so I got about 4 hours left of the journey. Sat nav in and find out. It's about 4 hours, so not too bad at all. Oh, good sleep last night, but I woke up. Oh, my jaw's hurting. Biting. I don't know what I was doing in my sleep. Might have been grinding in my sleep or something. But sore. Anyway.
Proceed to highlighted route.
I'm on in 4 hours 10 minutes. So, it's about to do the checks and we'll get on the road. I just got fuel from Love's and I'm stuffed because I've just had 2 chicken wraps. I needed to eat them before I go over the border. Still not got my border crossing through yet. I've got 3 hours to get to the border, so yeah, hopefully it'll come through soon. But I'm just heading north on the 79 to Erie, and then I'll go across to Fort Erie and Niagara over the border. And that's where I'm doing my delivery. It's been an interesting load this, to actually get it strapped up with chains and the tarps and then straps over the tarp. It was a lot of work. 4 hours busting it up, getting it secure. And then Washington. Oh, I will be avoiding Washington in the future. Could divert around that. I will do. Because that was busy. So yeah, it's been very easy to get down to South Carolina. Time was against me, but it was a nice run. Coming back felt like a bit of a battle, but I'm almost at the end of it now. Just waiting for that crossing clearance, and then I can get over the border and get it done. Get empty. So it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday at 8:30. So it ended up being more like 11:30 delivery time. Still within the 8 to 12 a.m. Delivery time that it was scheduled for, so I'm not late. As long as I get the crossing. As long as I get that message through. But if I don't hear anything within an hour, I can phone depot and phone dispatch. Just say, any news? Coming up to the border, I'm in Buffalo. Sadly, I've had some devastating news. They won't take this load today. So, don't know why. I'm not late or anything like that, but they've basically requested it tomorrow. Here we go, going over the water. This is Peace Bridge. Good views from up on top of here. That raging torrent below me. So it's flowing into Niagara Falls to my right. Big old sassy river. Hopefully this will be a smooth crossing. Usually a bit more strict going back into Canada with things than the USA side. They're like, hey, welcome, have a great time. Canada, they're a bit stricter. They don't smile. So I've just got to sight. What is it with these steel places being really muddy? I just got to sight. I phoned them and parked up. I basically said, can I actually just park on here? Save me having to find parking elsewhere. Alright, and they said yeah. So it is scheduled for tomorrow now. So basically I've got all afternoon to do what I want, so I need to do a bit of shopping. I'm in Canada for the foreseeable future because I've got my reload. It's just west of Toronto, and that's going back to Steinbach, so I can do some shopping. I can stock up the fridge for 3 or 4 days until I get back to Steinbach, and yeah, I'll get this unloaded tomorrow. So I'll go for a bit of a drive, drop the trailer, and might go to the falls. We'll see. Well, good morning, folks. Welcome to Wet and Wild Niagara Falls. I stopped here last night and they shut the gate, so I couldn't go to Niagara Falls. I just did some shopping and came back. Oh, I did some organising, but I had a good sleep. I fell asleep at basically 2 p.m. until 8 p.m. The longest nap in the world, and then fell asleep again about 1:30 and got up at 6. So I've had lots and lots of sleep. And as you can see, it's very wet and very, very muddy. I basically got the tarps off. You can see just in the mirror. Bare chains. Let me just see it. But yeah, I got the tarps off this morning. Very, very muddy. Bit of a workout as well. So I just need to take the chains off. They've come out and seen me. I'm going in Bay 5, just to my right. And we'll get this off.